4 weeks until payback. We go to St. Louis. Raquel says, thanks for the title rematch. I'm a little disappointed, but that's on me. You held up your part, but I didn't follow through. I appreciate you keeping your word, though. Thanks for staying on top of things. I appreciate it. No worries. Randy Orton. Good old St. Louis. Time to give my adoring fans what they want. I'd better be in a car tonight, or there'll be hell. So Randy wants to fight. Have your most popular available female fan favourite and your most popular female heel fight each other this week. Now, who is that? Who is my most popular female? Sasha Banks. Most popular female, Asuka. Okay, I got an idea. We could, what's the prize net? A free crew booking if we do it. Now, crew bookings are expensive. Any free agents? Is Covey a free agent? He is not. Adrian Buck is a free agent. He is a good one to get in. We can always increase him. I know he's a 39, but he's a 50k permanent buy as well. He's the one I was looking for. We could get Dorado and Kalisto, but they're both cruisers. We could have that as a tag. Oh my god, we could have Kalisto and Lance Dorado as a tag. Two Matadors. Or just saying one and have Ray plus that, but Ray wants to team up with Big E, doesn't he? Jordan Devlin. Candice LeRae. Roderick Strong. But Buck is always a good one because it's a fighter. What legends? Batista's here. JBL. Okay, what we're gonna do? Do we want to do the Commissioner Gold this week? Most popular female, which is Sasha, versus the most popular heel, which is 66 popularity, and Asuka. We could have an interference feel. What, can I not do this? Yeah. So because Raquel and Sasha is feuding, Sasha beat Raquel last week to retain her title. I am going to do the Commissioner goal, which is have my most popular heel female fighter and most popular fan favourites fight each other, which is Sasha versus Asuka. Even though Asuka's feuding with Bianca and Sasha is feuding with Gonzalez, I might, I could not have Gonzalez, I could have Bianca running and attack Asuka. So we'll have Sasha versus Asuka, and we'll have Bianca running and attack Asuka. That's what we'll have. We gotta change the rule off. Who did we say we're changing the rule off? Damn, I forget. Ember Moon and Ivar, both of them. Burton's still busy for Norwich. We might start a R-Truth versus Big E rivalry. Start Booker T versus Happy Corbin. Because if we go to manage roster, if we have a look at R-Truth is one record is 1-2. Big E's record is 0-3. Big E hasn't won yet. Stone Cold is 4-0. He defeated John Cena 4 times, did he? Yeah. So Austin defeated John Cena 4 times. It's not really a rivalry then. It's just an absolute beat up. Asuka's 1-0 against Bianca. Ivar's 1-1. That's a good rivalry between Ray. Raquel, like Sasha is 3-0 against Raquel. Happy Corbin is 2-0 against R-Truth. R-Truth's only one came in a tag team match. Ray is 1-2. So you see, we might start a rivalry. We could have a tag of Ray and Big E. Versus who? I got an idea. Austin's calling out Cena, so we can't really have them fight. I mean, we could still have Big E fight R-Truth. The stamina's going to be really low for Big E. He will most likely lose because of his stamina. But it is a tables match, so the stamina is, you just need to be low. We're not putting him through absolute hell right now. So we have a normal match between Sasha Banks and Asuka. That is the commissioner's goal for the women's most popular heel and babyface to fight each other. Bianca is in the middle of feud against Asuka, so she's going to run and attack Asuka. Hopefully Sasha will win. We're going to change Ivar to a heel, so his rivalry where Rey Mysterio can go ahead. Big E will fight R-Truth. Both fighters on a losing streak. R-Truth has won his last two. His last every single fight, every solo fight that he won, his only victories have come in tag team. Big E is 0 for 4. He's lost 0 for 3. He's lost twice against Randy Orton and he's lost once in a tag team match. So he's yet to win with us. So we're gonna put him against each other. Stone Cold's gonna call out John Cena once again to increase the rivalry, so we can finish that off. Stone Cold will then probably fight John Cena next week. And if he beats John Cena, then he will definitely be the #1 contender to fight Randy Orton versus Happy Corbin. They're going to fight for the title. We're going to put the title online. Randy Orton wants to fight in front of his massive, in front of wherever we are this week. I forget where we are, St. Louis. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go to the Capitol Wrestling Center. We're going to go backstage crew. We're going to have the basic lights. And we're going to have the cameo appearances. Any power cards this week? No, but I do want to spend 50k on one randomly booked Hell in a Cell match on your show will receive a higher than normal rating. Spend 50k on that, have that in my inventory now. So 1 week we'll just throw like throw 2 of these on, and our match rating is going to be insane. We are going to send a superstar to a top spa to recover 18 fitness. I can't even send R-Truth. Could send Ray. Ray, Cena, Booker T, and Raquel Gonzalez do not fight this week. Have we signed Buck? We have not. Let's sign Adrian Buck. That is a good sign. And we could sign Kalisto, but Rey Mysterio is currently tag teaming with Big E. So we're going to wait until that tag team rivalry is over. And that is what we're going to do. We're confirmed booking and we're going to go ahead. We are in St. Louis. We are, I believe, in week 5 right now. Sasha Banks and a one-on-one and our card opener in St. Louis fights Asuka, our most popular babyface, versus our most popular female heel. Bianca Belair is in the middle of a feud with Asuka, so she is going to come on and attack Asuka while Sasha Banks gets the one. Hopefully that's the way it plays out. And Sasha Banks does win. It was a disappointing match, but the rivalry between Belair and Asuka does grow. A disappointing match. I'm not very happy with that. Something has got to change there. Role change. Ivar is going to change to a heel. Hopefully this works out. It was a weak promo, but he did change to a heel. Ivar's not very good on the mic. Big E fights R-Truth. Both guys on a losing streak. Big E got beat by Randy Orton last week in the main event. His stamina is pretty low, so we're putting him in a tables match versus R-Truth. Hopefully he doesn't lose, because if he loses, he'll be 0 for 4 or 0 for 5, and that is not good. We're going to simulate this. Big E versus R-Truth. And R-Truth is victorious. And that was an okay fight. A rivalry between Big E and R-Truth has started. So Big E went from feuding with Randy Orton to feuding with R-Truth. R-Truth was in a feud with Happy Corbin. Because Happy Corbin beat him 2-3 times in a row, we are giving Happy Corbin a chance to main event against Randy Orton, Big E's old rival. So we just flipped the rivalry around. Big E and R-Truth lost their both rivalries. They fought each other. Randy Orton and Happy Corbin won their rivalries. So we're giving Happy Corbin the chance to take the Universal title. We have Stone Cold Steve Austin calling out John Cena. And an excellent promo raises the rivalry. If we just promo them, because both of them are amazing on the mic, if we just promo them week in, week out, the rivalry will grow without them fighting. Main event. An excellent style matchup, popularity around the same. Happy Corbin's stamina is more than Randy Orton's, but they're both high stamina right now. Main event, one-on-one normal, our biggest fight of the night. This is to save the card. Randy Orton, the current champ, puts his belt on the line against the undefeated fighter and Happy Corbin. We're going to spectate and we're going to see who comes away victorious. Will we have a new champion and Happy Corbin? Both guys now are heels, so this could be a bad matchup, but both, or it could be a good matchup. We'll see. Happy Corbin is a heel. Randy Orton is a heel, so it could be a bad matchup, but we're about to see. We wanted to give someone else a chance to fight Randy Orton.
Is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Universal Championship.
I think Happy Corbin is the luckiest man in WWE. Why?
I would agree with that assessment. Let's talk about this, Cole. From riches to rags, back to riches. How can you not be inspired by Happy Corbin? He doesn't have to rub it in our face. This story just pulls my heartstrings. It is great when good things happen to good people.
Good people? You think Happy Corbin's a good person? The amount of people he treats like absolute garbage?
Hey, Corey, did you get the invite? I sure did. We are hitting the town. Going out with Corbin. Great, Happy Corbin.
Think of all the legendary factions that Randy Orton has been a part of. All steps in his career greatness.
He learned from the best, but at a very early age, Randy proved he can go it alone.
Yeah, we learned very quickly that Randy Orton was the student who was able to surpass the masters.
And in the process, Randy Orton has become a master in his own right.
Orton looks like he's ready to stalk his prey.
One of the all-time greats has seen and done everything there is to do in this business. Introducing the challenger from Kansas City, weighing in at 275 pounds. Happy Corbin! And introducing the champion from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 250 pounds. He is the WWE Universal Champion, the Viper, Randy Orton!
There's the Universal Championship, seen by many as the grandest accomplishment possible in all of sports entertainment.
And we're off. Now, I feel like because they're both hills, it could be a bad matchup, but considering Randy Orton is from St. Louis, we are fighting in St. Louis, he will still be sort of like a fan favorite here, so hopefully that being hometown advantage, hometown boy, hopefully that plays an impact on Randy being the favorite right now. Corbin trying to jump off a top rope and missed Randy Orton. If Randy Orton becomes victorious and retains his belt, I feel like the only one that can take it off him right now is Stone Cold Steve Austin. But we gotta finish his rivalry feud with John Cena before we can go any further. Happy Corbin with a reversal on Randy Orton. I feel like Orton is just a better fighter between these two. No disrespect to Happy Corbin, but I feel like Randy Orton made very short work of Big E. Twice. So we may have to, if Randy Orton makes short work of Happy Corbin, we may have to link up Happy Corbin versus Big E in the future. But Big E, as per last fight, started a rivalry. Oh, Randy Orton with a good dodge right now on Happy Corbin's hook and a belly-to-belly slam. With R-Truth, Big E started a rivalry with R-Truth last fight. I realized I got distracted there and forgot what I was saying. And Randy Orton has just beaten Happy Corbin up right now, throwing him against the power and the steps, and he just pounded him in full mount right now. And a stomp to finish off and back in full mount, but Happy Corbin reverses it and gets Randy Orton back in full mount. Happy Corbin. This could be the tide turning for Happy Corbin right now. Throws Orton in a ring, but Orton right away gets hit by a punch by Happy Corbin, but reverses his kick. And who comes out on top? Orton does, and a neck breaker right there. And Orton with stomps and kicks to Corbin when it's down. And here we go. Orton's coming for it, and a nasty kick to the face to Happy Corbin as he's getting up. And Corbin is hurt. Randy Orton missed the drop kick. Oh, and Corbin might be slamming Orton down. Corbin is still hurt, as you can see by the icon above his head. And Corbin trying to snap Orton's head and stomps to the torso of Orton. Orton does have a signature right now. And look at that for a backbreaker and a back of the head punch. Orton now might be able to stun Corbin with this. He's one punch, one kick away from stunning Corbin. He's going to the top rope. What has Orton got in his locker? He has got a stunned Happy Corbin lying in front of him right now. Orton has two finishers on him. Orton could make very short work of Happy Corbin here. And he's stretching him out right now. Happy Corbin is taking damage after damage right now. As you can see by Orton's icon on the bottom right, Orton has took 0 damage right now by Happy Corbin. And Orton just seems like he is the better fighter right now. But Happy Corbin might be turning the tide right now. But no! Randy Orton throws him over the top rope. And it goes out to the ring. They pick Corbin up. And it throws him back inside the ring. You can only win by pinfall inside the ring now. So here we go. Orton looks like he's RKO out of nowhere. And a stunned Happy Corbin is down. 1, 2, and 3. And you're still Universal Champion. St. Louis's hometown boy Randy Orton defends his title against Happy Corbin. Making short work.
The WWE Universal Champion, the Viper, Randy Orton.
I feel like the only challenge for Randy Orton right now is Stone Cold Steve Austin, who's on a 4-fight 1 streak. Corbin was on a 2 or 3 fight 1 streak. All his fights came against R-Truth in the rivalry. And that was a 1.5-star disappointing main event, according to the fans. A disappointing main event. But I do apologize for letting you guys watch a disappointing fight right now. That was not good. Let's see what Raw came up with. Raw have Brock Lesnar and a tag team against Otis, against Fandango and Tyler Breeze. Brock Lesnar's old rival Tyler Breeze on the other side. This could be a good matchup of bruisers versus fighters, but I feel like Brock and Otis is going to walk away from this victorious right now. Extreme Rules tag team, but Tyler Breeze and Fandango beat Brock Lesnar and Otis in an amazing match, and a new rivalry is formed. Extreme Rules match, so it was. Mandy Rose calls out Tony Storm to start a new rivalry, and a good promo by Mandy Rose starts a rivalry. Larkin versus Braun Strowman in an Extreme Rules match. And the winner, Braun Strowman, cannot be defeated in Extreme Rules, but it was an okay fight, and their rivalry rises to level 4. Now, they're going to continue the level 4 rivalry until they fight at a pay-per-view event. Self-promo by Apollo Crews right now again increases popularity, but nothing happens. It stays the same. It was a weak promo by Apollo Crews. Nikki Ash versus Natalya on a one-on-one TLC fight on the main event for Raw. And I think their main event was better than ours. It was. They had an amazing fight card. And we had a disappointing 1.5 star, 2.5 star, 1.5 star event. Raw had a 4, 2.5, and 4. Your main event was overshadowed by a more entertaining mid-card, leaving fans disappointed at the end. Swapping these two matches would have created a more satisfying finish for your show. Austin and Cena should have fought. We gained 28,000 fans and gained 49,000 in cash. Bianca Belair just came out and attacked Asuka. Wow, that looked like a hurt. Man, that SmackDown show sucked. R-Truth is such a natural at tables matches. Need to see this more often. So there we go. You got a little ring beside that. That is a note that we will have in our journal whenever we go on. R-Truth and table matches go hand in hand together. Not the greatest match between Asuka and Sasha. To be honest, I'm not sure the classes suit each other at all. I didn't want to put them on against each other either, but that was the commissioner's goal this week for me to earn a reward, so I had to do it. Well, I didn't have to, but I wanted the reward. Tonight's SmackDown was a bit of a come down after the good stuff they put it last week. Last week was the best show of a series, followed by probably our worst show of the series. Raquel Gonzalez, another fluke for Sasha, keeping that career alive with her look. Not much variety in this week's SmackDown. Maybe try and mix it up a bit. Maybe throw in some tag matches. Now, Steve Austin did call out John Cena. John Cena took to social media and said, "Try repeating those words to my face next week, Steve, if you have the guts." Even though Steve Austin has beat John Cena 4 times in a row, John Cena still wants this. Never would expect Ivar to be a bad guy. R-Truth beats Big E, and so easy as well. We completed that, and we have kind of let ourselves down right now in St. Louis. We're 50k behind Raw, and we are lacking financially behind Raw as well. Stephanie McMahon has thrown us out of water. We're going to Canada 3 weeks until payback. Let's get it.